Welcome back to our series on security insights. Today we're talking about the Internet of Things in the office. As the office of today and the future continues to develop, the tools behind it also develop. So what is IoT in the workplace? Or rather, what isn't it? What are the advantages and disadvantages? How can we keep it secure, and who is responsible? There are three main things that we forget, which are crucial to stay aware of in order to secure Office IoT. We forget how connected we are. The first thing to get across about Office IoT is just how much of it there really is. It's easy to forget how connected we really are and need to be in the office. Just look around you. How many TVs, printers, laptops do you see? Now look on you. What about your phone, your smartwatch, your fitness tracker? I even know of someone with a cochlear implant, and that's connected, and it's IoT too. The same goes for insulin pumps and for some kind of pacemakers. Really and truly, IoT is everywhere. It's around you. It could be on you, and it can even be in you. In fact, it's fair to say the office has become infested with IoT, and I mean that in a good way and in a bad way. Which brings me on to my second point. We forget the importance of how connected we are. IoT presents almost as much risk as it does opportunity. What do I mean by this? Well, the same cyber attacks that can happen on computers can also happen on IoT. As what is IoT? Well, it's just embedded computing. But the problem is that with IoT, these attacks become even more pervasive, as IoT can be everywhere and anywhere. This is because they're connected to the network. Once an attacker has hacked one device, they may be able to reach an entire business. Something as seemingly innocuous as a security camera is now, almost certainly, an IoT device. If it isn't protected in the same way as, say, your business laptop is, a hacker need only access that camera and then they may be in your core network or systems. Ignoring that once they control a camera, they can do anything they want. Turn it on and off, watch your video stream, or reconfigure the entire camera to act as part of a botnet, which is essentially what happened in the Mirai attack of 2016. Scary, isn't it? Video conferencing equipment is a favourite target of some attackers. Internet connected, check. Access to external networks, check. Full of juicy information, check. And printers, including things like print management servers. It's the same story. Internet connected, potentially externally accessible, full of juicy information. People tend to only print or scan things of importance. These devices are essentially data accumulators, storing traces of sensitive information, so unless they're properly configured, they're a risk. And my last point, we forget who is responsible for Office IoT. Everything connected to the office network should be the responsibility of IT. This means that the IT team needs to be responsible for it, and the security team needs to know the data flows and exactly what's going where. The major problem with Office IoT is ownership. It's so easy to connect devices they are often not understood and are incorrectly configured, and in many cases set up with default credentials. IoT is just a computer with a different name. A printer has a hard drive, a smartwatch internal memory, a smartphone connects to the cloud. These things are computers. As an IT professional, you would never get a laptop out of its box, power it up and hand it directly to the user without configuring it. Yet people do this with IoT all the time, because they haven't fully understood just how much data it contains and how vulnerable it may be. Realistically, even servers don't get patched as often as they should, so how often is IoT patched or even properly configured? So, own and be responsible for all devices in your network. Think about patching and secure configurations before you purchase. Ask the manufacturer now. Regularly scan your network for unknown devices and get them known about. Accept you won't be able to find everything, and have a plan as to what you will do when one of your IoT devices gets hacked. I'm Quentyn Taylor. Stay tuned for more advice and information on security issues, and don't forget to like and subscribe.